Representing the legendary Team Lakay in Baguio City, Banario is a wushu fighter with exceptional grappling. Currently undefeated in mixed martial arts, Banario is a proven, well-rounded fighter who can finish the fight in different ways. Tonight, Banario will go to war against fellow PXC newcomer and stand-up specialist Adamson Torbiso. Entering the PXC cage for his first time, Adamson Torbiso is a true veteran of combat sports. With over 50 Muay Thai wins under his belt, Torbiso is the very definition of a stand-up specialist. Poised to do great things in MMA, look for Adamson Torbiso to push the pace and look for the finish in a war against the equally ferocious Banario.
Let's do it. We are underway here at Arnis, fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of the Philippines at 5 feet 7 inches, 132 pounds, with a fight record of 4 wins, 1 loss. Let's welcome to the PXC, Adamson Torbiso!
And this is going to be our first battle of the evening. Adamson Torbiso getting ready to make his way into the cage.
Yeah, and he's making his PXC debut like you saw in the intro a while ago. He's had many Muay Thai fights. You can see his record right there, 4 wins, 1 loss, but we don't really know too much about his ground game. I mean, this is mixed martial arts, and he's going up against somebody with a bit of experience, and you can see right there, Muay Thai veteran, good boxing skills, versed in MMA, but we'll see. We'll see how he does in the ground game here. Of course, he's going up against somebody from Team Lakay, and they can pretty much fight anywhere, so this is a good test for him, making his PXC debut here tonight at PXC 39.
Referee Tony D'Angelo getting him set. And he's good to go as we now will meet his opponent in just a few seconds.
And now his opponent fighting out of the red corner. Also fighting out of the Philippines. At just 19 years old, 5 feet 7 inches, 135 pounds, undefeated in mixed martial arts combat at 2-0. Please welcome to the Terror Dome, Harold Banario.
Well, you talked about Adamson Torbiso being good in striking and in boxing. That's right up his alley.
That's right. Of course, representing Team Lakay, you can see Mark Sang-Yao there in the background. And his name, like I said in the intro a while ago, it does sound familiar because he has 2 older brothers who are also mixed martial artists, in Dario Banario, who fights here in the PXC, and also Honorio Banario. You can see some of the qualities there: brutal ground and pound, explosive takedowns, and is very powerful, like how all Team Lakay fighters play. You know, they'll come at you with a multiple, you know, array of strikes, and then when it gets to the clinch, they like throwing their opponents, and they're good at the clinch. They're pretty much good everywhere, and they train over there in Baguio, so they always come in well conditioned, and they can set that pace because of the high altitude training. And so we'll see. He's the youngest out of the Banario brothers. We'll see if he fights like his brothers or if he can actually offer something different here.
As you mentioned, a real key component as far as Mark Sang-Yao and the rest of Team Lakay is their fantastic cardio. This is the Sandvik Strong Ice tail of the tape. You can see there, 10 years older is Adamson. Just about the same height and about the same weight, and both are strikers. And so something's got to give, especially if they stay on their feet.
That's right.
All right, fight fans, let's make some noise. She is one of our premier condom vixens, the lovely Danica.
This is Danica, and she's introducing herself to each and every one of us here tonight.
For this bout from the Philippines, Donnie Elvina.
Referee Donnie to start things off here. Our very first bout of the night. 8 fights on this card. PXC 39.
Fighters, protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. All right, touch gloves. All right, let's do this.
Round number 1 brought to you by Sandvik Strong Ice. The premium strong beer that is so smooth you don't know what hits you. Slide smooth, strike strong, Wapak.
It's going to be very interesting to see how Torbiso is going to be on his feet. I mean, even though he's got that Muay Thai background, you can see right there he's going for the takedown right away, trying to see if he's got any ground game. And it might be a smart move for Banario. He's got him on the clinch right here. He's going to get tested. Like I said a while ago, you can be a great striker, but if you get taken to the ground, you're not going to be able to use your skills, and that's what Banario is looking to do here. He's got him in the clinch, trying to clasp his hands together, going for a double leg here. And just like that, it's on the mat. Half guard position.
That to me is a little bit of a surprise here. Team Lakay wanted to go to the ground quickly.
Exactly. I mean, knowing that this guy, Torbiso, is known for his Muay Thai, he didn't even get to throw anything, and he was already, he's got his back on the mat.
Is this because Harold wants to be able to try to test Adamson on the ground?
That's right.
Or he just doesn't want to strike with him?
No, well, I think it's smart. I mean, if it's mixed martial arts and you know that the guy is not that good on the ground and you're a well-rounded fighter, might as well take it there. Why try to test yourself on the feet, being that that's the world of your opponent? And so it's a smart move for Banario here. He's on top. And he's definitely going to test Torbiso here to see if he's got any ground game.
Just in a half guard.
And from the looks of it right now, I mean, how he's not scooting out, he's not using his legs, not trying to get back up on his feet, that he's not so well versed on the ground. And that's the thing with a lot of fighters. They feel like they're successful, let's say Muay Thai or boxing, and they feel like it'll translate over to mixed martial arts until they get their back on the mat.
And look at this, he's absorbing so much punishment from that position. Talking about Torbiso.
Banario right now, he seems content and just in the half guard position, not looking to pass at all. I think he should test it. I mean, the guard is open right there. He can just step back and try to get to side mount.
And I think his way of thinking is he's doing so much damage anyhow already here in that half guard. But as you can see, it is wide open.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you'll see wrestlers like that. They'll put themselves in a half guard because they're so comfortable with their ground and pound. And right here, might go for an arm bar. He's looking to sit. Right there, he's looking to extend the right arm of Torbiso.
Great transition.
Looks like he's going to get it, and just like that, he didn't even get to throw anything. That quick. Gets taken down and gets submitted in the first round.
Little by little, we can see the transformation here of Team Lakay being comfortable on the ground.
Yes, and that was always kind of like their weakness. They don't have a top-tier BJJ coach. And that was an easy fight for the 19-year-old Banario.
And just when you and I were looking forward to a striking matchup between these two strikers,
yeah,
suddenly Team Lakay pulls one out of the bag. And there's your winner, Harold Banario.
Winner by way of armbar submission, Harold Banario.
Yeah, that's, I think, a lesson to all the strikers out there. If you're going to transition to mixed martial arts, learn some wrestling and learn the ground game. You can see right here, this is how he took down Torbiso. He was able to clasp his hands together, go for that double leg, and that was the beginning of the end from the half guard position. He wasn't even looking to pass, just raining down punches. And from there, he got the arm bar. And you can see he's going to extend the right arm of Torbiso. Right here, he's going to get his hips into it. Right there, hyperextending that elbow, causing Torbiso to tap out.
That action brought to you by San Mig Strong Ice. Smooth but strong moves.